All right, what's up everybody, and welcome to the 2025 quarter three update. Time is just flying by. I am standing in front of a building that was formerly run by Grace Point and was known locally as, they called the coffee shop. Folks on the streets knew it as the shop. It was kind of a daytime drop-in center for the homeless. It's been open and operating for a long, long time. It was a place where people could use the mailing address to get mail, to get medicine in the mail. They had showers, laundry, a place for people to just get in and out of the sun, get some AC, use a computer, and then access to social services. This was an incredible asset for our neighbors that were on the street. Unfortunately, because of federal funding cuts, they closed this in July. So we've been rallying to save the shop. We've been able to raise $130,000 so far of about a $250,000 budget that we're trying to raise for year one of operations. But we have taken over, WellBuilt City has taken over the lease on this space. We're going to be working throughout October to refresh. So if you're able to come out and help, every Saturday from 9 to 1 will be an open work day. If you want to come join us for that, we invite you to do that. Also, if you'd like to give to this effort, wellbuilt.city, go to the donate button, and then you'll see the option to save the shop. We'd invite you to invest with us. We still have about $100,000 to go to raise what we need for the year. That's enough on this operation right now, but we're really excited to get this assets restored to some of our most vulnerable neighbors. Hope you'll invest and work with us. But now let's hear from everyone else throughout the ecosystem.
Hi, I'm David. I've been working at WellBuilt since the beginning of the year. I'm a current student at USF, but you'll find me here on the weekends. We did have an amazing third quarter where we helped over 46 earners, totaling a charitable value of over $16,000. And we did have 87 sliding scale repairs, totaling over $4,600 in a charitable value. Since I started here in January, we've had over 111 earners as well as 225 sliding scale repairs. In the third quarter, we did have 98 bikes that were donated from community partners and individuals. We do still have a massive need for bikes though, so if you could consider donating, that would be much appreciated. But thank you for tuning in, and we will see you in the fourth quarter.
I am Lindsay Carr, the Community Resiliency Specialist for WellBuilt Cities, working on our Respond Together project. Respond Together is a network of faith communities, disaster relief organizations, and our County Emergency Operations Center working together to respond in times of need and be a good neighbor. We were really excited this quarter to host our first all-day training, which included our panel discussion, simulation training through the Salvation Army, and great information being provided to over 48 members of our community. We're really looking forward to our network that's already recruited 23 churches and 36 sites through the Tampa Bay area to coordinate our efforts and have excellent response in times of need and serving our community as a whole. We're really looking forward to this next quarter where we'll be able to connect with even more churches, building out our network to really serve the Tampa Bay area well.
Hi there, we've had a great summer. For our Q3, we finally ordered our mobile kitchen that will support our education programs, and we have our ribbon cutting for the trailer coming up in December. We do have 2 open roles listed on our website that will be working on the kitchen. One is a kitchen coordinator and one is a food educator. You can find information about that on our website as well. We also plan to launch a demonstration with free food samples and information about our programs at the WellBuilt Bike Shop in the University Mall. Those demonstrations happen on the 1st and 3rd Fridays of every month, and so you catch us there. And then for our kinship update, we finally moved into our larger trailer, which is great because the capacity, we just kind of outgrew the older one. So we moved into that larger one, and while that happened, we distributed 74,652 pounds of food to our neighbors, and we served 3,602 neighbors during Q3. So we look forward to sharing all of our updates that have been happening throughout the fall season next time.
Well, thanks, Chrissy, for all those great updates about what's going on at WellSed Community. To give you all a little bit more context for what's happening with our larger food system initiatives, I'm here to report that Homegrown Hillsborough is having its first annual conference at the end of the year. On December 3rd will be our conference day with a social happening the Tuesday before and a celebration and field trips happening the day after on the Thursday. So if you're interested in getting tickets and attending that conference, please visit connect.homegrownhillsborough.com to learn more about that. But we've been really proud of our working groups going towards their individual goals and look forward to sharing that all with the greater network at the annual conference. I'm also pleased to announce that Root Awakening Farm did have a soft opening in October, and we were happy to see kind of how far they've come. Jessica's done fantastic work building out that farm, and the rest of their team really working hard to make that a true sanctuary in this community. So if you haven't checked it out, check out Root Awakening Farm. There'll be more events coming through the fourth quarter, and that we're excited to tell you how those go as well.
All right, there you have it. Love hearing from all the voices throughout the ecosystem. Before we go, I just want to close out with a couple quick things. You know, Tampa Talk is our weekly update, kind of all things going on around the 813. We hit on some of the This Week in Tampa history, news around town this week, things that are coming up this weekend, and we released that as a podcast. We've been doing that for years now. If you go to tampatalk.xyz, it'll take you directly to the Spotify link, but that is now on video. You can find it on video on Spotify. You can listen wherever podcasts are. You can find it on YouTube, but we've also partnered with our friends at TBCN. So it's now airing through public access, and then also on several local news channels. You can go to the TCBN website and find out when and where that's airing for you. And then finally, I just want to say as like a major framing for this effort to save the shop is we're going to build this out as a community resilience hub. So a lot of our other work with storm response, food resilience, all these other things, there's a lot of other space in the building that we're going to kind of build this out as a community resilience hub, of which the day-to-day resilience kind of shop functions of the drop-in center will be available to our friends on the streets. And we do hope that you'll choose to support this effort. And again, you can give at wellbuilt.city donate button. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you next time.